What is up, guys? It is Storm back here with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about an anime that I discovered while scrolling through Verve, which is basically an anime streaming app. And I gotta say, this anime hits different, bro. This anime is fucking amazing, dude. So without further ado, let's just jump right on in. Now, this specific anime I'm talking about is a mecha anime. Now, for some reason, if you don't know what a mecha anime is, it's basically anime that has giant robots in it. And some of these mecha anime are top tier and some of the best anime you will ever see, such as Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gundam, Gurren Lagann, but those are all videos for another day. Now, the one I'm going to be talking about today is called Valvrave the Liberator. And it's on Verve, and I'm also guessing it's on Crunchyroll since Verve is a spin-off of Crunchyroll. Now, the premise of this anime is that 70% of humanity lives in space in these things called Dyson spheres. And it follows our main protagonist called Haruto, who's just, he's chilling in school in space called Sakimori Academy. He's got his best girl called Shoko, they're childhood friends. They got some chemistry between them. But, while they're just chilling in space, having a good time enjoying their high school life. But back on Earth, you have the two biggest countries, Eris, which is just basically a much bigger United States, and Dorsia, which I'm guessing is based off of Russia. They're these two giant superpowers that are basically just trying to dominate and control the world. And then you have JIOR, which is basically neutral and is pretty much just Japan. Now, Dorsia decides to attack JIOR, and as a result, they also attack Sakimori Academy, and some shit goes down, and Haruto ends up discovering this giant robot, and when he gets in order to pilot it, he has to give up humanity, and he basically becomes something that is not human. Later in the series, they call this a Kamitsuki, as more of them start to become them. And he's basically a vampire. He's immortal, but one thing he can do that's different is that when he bites someone, he can change bodies with them. And he also has this really dope healing factor. So basically, if he gets shot in the heart, shot in the head, he'll die, but he'll just come back to life. And so once he's able to pilot the Valvrave, he uses it to push back the Dorssian forces, and basically Sakimori Academy becomes their own country as Dorsia has taken control of JIOR, and they use the Valvraves to fight back against the Dorssian forces. They discover more as the series continues and more of Haruto's friends pilots them, but there's one character I gotta talk about, and this character's name is Elf. Hands down, the best character in the series. Not gonna lie, main character Haruto, I kinda didn't really like his character. He was kind of a whiny bitch, to be honest, but Elf. This motherfucker is the dopest character you'll see in this show. This man is only like 17, and he is basically a one-man army. Anything he puts his mind to, he can fucking do. And as a result of some bullshit happening, he ends up helping the new JIOR or Sakimori Academy, and he basically changed his side because he was a Dorssian soldier. He and his team, which include 4 more, and they got some weird ass fucking names, like Elf, Hanun, Exines, just some weird ass names. They sneak into Sakimori Academy to try and steal the Valvraves, but they fail. And over the course of the first half of the series, it's basically just Dorsia attacking New JIOR over and over and over, trying to get the Valvraves. For the first few episodes of this anime, you'll kind of get a Guilty Crown vibe from it. And from Guilty Crown, if you haven't seen it, it happens in the middle of the series when the main character's crush, some bad happens, and they kind of take that route but quickly get rid of that, and it quickly becomes its own thing. Now, once you finish the series, if you have watched Akame ga Kill, you will definitely feel like this is just a mecha version of that. That's the vibe I got from this series. Now, one thing I definitely didn't expect was the characters. Like, towards the end, they start to pull a Walking Dead on you. Now, if you watch The Walking Dead, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to the characters. If you get attached to some of these characters, bro, it's gonna hit you in the feels when something bad happens. That's all I'm gonna say about that part, because I don't want to spoil any more than I already have. And the fight scenes are fucking amazing. Most of them take place in space, and the animation and music is just on point. The fight scenes where the Valvraves are just fucking annihilating the Dorssian forces. It's just something else. And the music is on point also. Fucking great music. The first opening is so fucking good. If you have not listened to this opening, you have to go watch this series and listen to the first opening. It is definitely some top tier material when it comes to anime openings. Definitely a great series in my opinion. Now, there were a couple drawbacks. Near the end, the story gets a little wacky, and that ending was a little and that epilogue was kinda wacky, didn't really explain, and just overall the ending was a little in my opinion, but overall, still a great series in my opinion, and this has definitely become one of my favorite anime. And I definitely recommend you guys to go watch it if you want to. This mecha anime is definitely something else. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to go subscribe to other channels. The links will be down in the description below. Also, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will be down in the description as well. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.